Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how to sell your used Tesla, so that conversation is coming up. So I've seen plenty of threads online where people are disappointed that they're trading in their Tesla to Tesla for another Tesla, and they're getting these really low offers. So I thought I'd make a video to help everyone understand why this happens. There's a couple ways to sell a used car. First way is trading it into the place that you're buying the new car from. You can sell it online to a car site like Carvana, CarMax, Vroom, etc. And then there's also private sale. So I think the big factor is time versus convenience. I think many people don't seem to understand this and just assume that if you're going to trade your car in, you're going to get max value for it. But if we think about it, if you're trading it in, you're really not putting any work into selling the car. So really it's convenience at this point. On the flip side, Tesla now has a car that they probably don't want, but now they have to deal with because you're trading it in. And remember, Tesla is a business, so they need to make their money too. So usually what happens if you trade a car in is what they'll do is the dealership or Tesla will basically sell the car at auction. And basically when they do that, they're not going to get very much margin for that car. And this is why there's the lower offer, because they need to make their money too, even with that smaller margin. Next best thing is to sell it to an online site. And hopefully if you do one of those, it gets you more money because these sites are obviously in business with this model of buying people's used cars. So maybe they want your car, maybe they don't. But let's just assume you're trading in a Tesla to one of these online sites. Hopefully they give you a little bit more money. Because most of the time what these sites do is they actually do the detailing and cleaning themselves. So basically that saves them some money because they just do the detailing, whatever, some contracted service that they use. And then they can still hopefully sell the car for a nice profit. And in there, they will give you a little bit more because they can sell the car for more. But if you're looking for max value back on your car, private sale is the way to go. Sure, it takes more time and maybe stress to wade through all those lowball offers. You have to set up appointments with people to have them look at the car and maybe even have them test drive it as well. Not to mention, you're going to have to do paperwork yourself. So maybe that's only signing over the pink slip and releasing liability of the car through DMV. But it's harder work than signing a few docs at the dealership. But you're going to be able to sell the car for thousands more than trading in a Tesla or selling it to an online site like CarMax. So the question really is your time worth it to get back those thousands of dollars? Maybe I'm just weird, but I really don't think private selling a car is that hard, to be honest. Keep in mind though, you need to have your expectations in check on what the used market is telling you that your car is worth, rather than what you think the car is worth. If you're going to try to get what you think the car is worth, and that's not in line with what the used market is saying, you're basically setting yourself up for failure and a lot of stress. Case in point, when we sold our Performance Model Y, I waded through all the lowballers via text, and that was pretty easy. If you have your car priced right, based on what the market is telling you the car is worth, you'll see serious buyers in there as well. You just need to look for them. So for me, it was pretty easy to tell which buyers were serious and willing to negotiate price and whatever other things that they wanted, rather than just some idiot that came by with the stupid take it or leave it lowball offer. After wading through all the offers, I found my guy and we basically met up one day, let him take a look at the car, and he test drove the car for a few minutes. Literally 2 days later, the car was gone. I didn't do any other test drives and I didn't have to meet up with anybody else. So if we take a look at some of the other offers I got, Rivian was under 40K. Sorry, I don't have a screenshot of it because it was in the whole process, but that was like the lowest one I got. And then the highest online site I got was 43.5K. But I was able to private sell it for 46K. Sorry, I don't have a screenshot either, and I'm not going to, go find the check and put that on there. But it was thousands more than selling it to Rivian or selling it to one of those online sites. I've done this method with a number of cars, and it seemed to work pretty well for me. I think it comes down to your pricing and just feeling out the person as you talk to them. And that's really all there is to it. So again, it's really time versus convenience. So if you're going to trade your car in and lose those thousands of dollars, you got to be okay with it and don't complain because you are paying for that convenience of not having to deal with doing the whole private sale thing. But if your time is worth it, you can maximize your asset by getting the most out of it. Thinking of selling your Tesla? Which method are you leaning towards and why? Let me know in the comments, and thanks for watching.